was a win from it all. There weren't many of those in the previous two doubleheaders. Anyway, women lose, men win. We'll talk about the women first. It's a heartbreaker, I think, to lose a game the way they lost that game, and it was a game they had in their hands. I mean, anytime you're up by 5 with 2 minutes to go, the game is in your hands, and it's up to you to lose it.
Right.
And I think that was the case today, and I think it hurts more just from the way their seasons went. How do you feel?
I thought they had made some strides last week, 2 wins on the road, and they came in here and they just didn't play very well. And to have the three critical turnovers in overtime really hurt them, and then to just not have anyone step up when the time comes, and that's just really leaves a lot of questions to be answered.
Nobody's really has stepped up. That's kind of the theme of their year. Hasn't been a go-to player much of that this year at all.
And you think that looking at the roster, there's players who can step up and make those plays, and it's just not happening.
Yeah, it's not at all. They got a long road ahead of them. Today would have been a really good win.
Yep.
If they would have snuck that out in overtime, absolutely. That could maybe got them going, but setback for the women tonight. Conversely, the men, I think from the jump, this was a different looking team. A high energy, so much better on the defensive end. They were swarming for the rebounds. A lot of superlatives for the men tonight. Your thoughts on the way they played from the start to the end?
They just really played well. They did all the things we haven't seen them do. They played defense well against a pretty good shooting team in IPFW. They rebounded really well, and they have done those things maybe against lesser opponents. IPFW is a good team, and I think we saw SDSU make plays tonight on both ends of the court that are certainly good to see, and it's certainly a good way to rebound with a huge win after Oakland. And Nagy said on Thursday, it's the thing that sticks with me, that they can get into second place tonight. They showed the type of team that can do that.
Yeah, I think this is a kind of a peak as to what they're capable of. In other words, every facet I think was sharp tonight. And I think they were a team to be reckoned with. I think from the beginning. And Dale Moss, such an energy guy, and I don't know what can you say about his performance other than that dunk was absolutely incredible. That's the best dunk I've seen him do in his career here. I've seen a lot of his games. He's a high energy guy, and I think that kind of trickled down. Nagy said guys like Moss and Sargent were really up today.
Yep.
You could tell they really wanted this one, and they needed it, and they got it. They 35-point victory at home against a good IPFW team that was in second place all alone. So, now you look ahead, they got UMKC and Southern Utah. It's the 2 teams they've beaten, and they got them in Frost. So, great opportunity to make a little bit of a run before that road stretch heading into the Summer League tournament. So, they're 1-5 now, 1-5 doubleheaders record, and they got another one next weekend. So, fun, action-packed day at Frost. Oakland women Monday. We'll be live blogging. We'll see you there. Have a good one.